Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see how to restore the backup of an AWS EC2 instance using the AWS backup services. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. I am logged on to the portal and I am in the AWS backup service. And if you would see that we have taken the backup of this instance that we launched in Northern Virginia region, which is US East 1. And if you would see the operating system, it is an HVM AMI. It is a free tier eligible AMI that we have created. And initially we talked about what is AWS backup, how to create a backup rule, backup plan, resource assignment, backup vault. Then in the next video we took the backup of an AWS EC2 instance or the on-demand backup. And in this video we will see how to restore it. So if you have landed up to this video directly, I would request you to watch the previous two videos of this playlist as well. So this video would make more sense to you. And if you have already watched the previous two videos, then I welcome you to watch this video and practice it at your end as well. So if you would see the protected resources, we took in on-demand, we created an on-demand backup, and you would see the resource ID here, because as soon as you create an on-demand backup, you would see the resource ID here as well. So under jobs, you would see that the job has been completed, backup job has been completed. Restore job, we have not ran any restore jobs. So if you would see the protected resource here, and if you would click on it, it is the EC2 instance that we created. And if you would see the backups, here is your recovery point of that, the EC2 instance. And you would see you see the restore button here. Just click on it. So it would ask you these question: instance type, define the compute, and so by default it selected the one that was initially the configuration of the server, the VPC, in which VPC you wanted to launch. So I have only one VPC, which is the by default VPC. So I would launch this instance in the VPC. So it is still scrolling. Let me wait for a few seconds for it to come up. It is my default VPC, and in which subnet you want to do it. I want to US East 1A. So if you would see the subnet here of this already created here, you would see, click on the subnet ID and it will take you to the VPC console, and you can have a look at in which region it falls. You would see that it is in US East 1D. So if you would come here onto your AWS backup, you can select in which subnet you want to do. Let's say I wanted US East 1A in this availability zone or subnet. Security groups, I'm gonna go with the default one, or you can select I wanted to connect it to launch visit 1, or let's say default, because launch visit 1 is in mid selected for go, both of them. Instance role restore with original IAM role. Restore, if you want to have, if you have created a separate role, select it. If you have not, go with the default role. If you want to have a look at the advanced settings, shutdown behavior is stop. These are all the settings that can be changed later. These are all the settings that you get when you are launching an EC2 instance. So after that, click on this restore backup button, click on it. The job would, as we saw a job of backup, now we'll see the job of restore here. So when this restore would be completed, you will see a running AWS EC2 instance after the restoration is completed. Let me pause it and wait for it to come up. Okay, now here you see that the restore job is completed. So if you would click on this restore job ID, it takes time. It took around 10 to 15 minutes, actually more than that, to complete it. So here was the recovery point, and restore resource ID is this. So if you would, copy paste it, and if you would come into the instance and refresh this, now you see the two instances here, right? One is in US East 1D, which was your original instance, and one is US East 1A, which is restored from the backup. And now if you would see under the EBS volumes, under Elastic Block Store, click on volumes here, and you would see that there would be two separate volumes, one for your 1D and one for your 1A instance. Here are the two volumes. So that is how you restore the backup. So including this video, in the past two videos as well, we discussed what AWS backup is. We created the backup vault, backup rule, backup plan, resource assignment, how to create an on-demand backup, how to restore the backup of an EC2 instance. So we'll try to cover more in the coming videos. We'll do the backup of EBS volumes, your EFS, storage gateway, and the DynamoDB as well. So I hope you liked these videos. If you have any queries, any doubts, mention them in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day.